is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Sesh Program. Here with your host and friend, Skip Marazi, taking you through another evening of fun times. You were listening to an artist who I have found recently through listening to Alex Reed. And I would like to actually pull it up for you so that you can hear who it is. So the band's called Cotton Joy, or the musician's called Cotton Joy, and as in caught up in joy. Um, and I like him a lot. He does music that I think is very uplifting and super fun. And it just sort of flows from place to place. So that's really a blast. Um, so, what more can I say? When you can listen to a YouTube video with no ads that runs for about 90 minutes or 2 hours sometimes, it's just good music that just blends one beat into another. Um, and you can just put it on and listen to it. There you go. Shout out to Cotton Joy. Also, with that type of message, I'm like, hey, I'm about that. Right. So here on the Sesh program is where we hang out with Chandler, Flamingo, Fleming of Flamingo, the musician himself, and we just get up to whatever he's up to. Uh, so tonight we were hoping that he would be able to get up to making some of the melodies for the upcoming episode, the musical episode, so that Aaron can start talking to people. Aaron Cosby, of course, the one of the writers and producers for Cox and Space. You're a professor in comedy, if you're looking for him online, professorofcomedy.com. But he wants to be able to shop the songs around and get some people to begin singing it. There is, Kate, of course, is going to be one of the people. He's going to be one of the people. I get to be our um, Chloe, of course, is going to be. So fun all around, and it really just starts the simple melody. So I'm sure that there will be along shortly because you know they generally have a way of of having their own schedule, which of course um, you can appreciate with people, is that they they are themselves. So one of the things I've been thinking about recently, I think it's because I've been watching these Christopher Nolan movies, is concepts in time, right? About how time works and what it is. Because obviously our brains, right, are perceiving like not the actual event, but snapshots of the event as we move through space, but also, also through time, because otherwise we'd be jumbling up all of three-dimensional space that we occupied. If there was no time, it was all piling upon itself. But like in the same way that if we were, walking across the same space with no time, where we were just piling up and over and on top of ourselves over and over again, which is such a bizarre concept to think about, of course, timelessness. Um, there's Aaron Casville speaking of timelessness. Um, that I think that in the same way that now is happening, that with time itself, that happens. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Hello.
Previous to that, I gave you a wind up to kind of explain a thought about time and space. Um, but the moment's passed. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Just worked today and got some overtime and helped my parents out with raking and I watched a. I just got done watching a movie with Crystal.
Nice. What did you guys see?
Failure to Launch.
Oh, that's a classic. Matthew McConaughey
Yeah,
and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
yeah, yeah. I've
Um,
never seen it.
I
It was
believe
nice.
that the what is that? 2004, six.
Probably. I mean, she got it at the library. Uh,
So she was in a romantic comedy mood, huh? What's up, Chandler? Welcome, Flamingo, to the Sesh Program.
Yay, Chandler.
2006.
Going
Look
on,
at
man?
me, right on the nose. Um,
Nice.
that's weird. For some reason, that with movies, I don't know why. It's one of those skills. But Chandler, how are you?
Well, pretty good. Can't complain.
Okay.
I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be very interesting.
Well, I mean, if you have the grievances you need to air, I think we're in the oh wait after Thanksgiving. But you could always
Yeah, exactly.
you could have a
It's not
fest
time
you
yet.
can have a Festivus whenever you want to, really. The airing of grievances.
It would be a grievance sesh.
It is what it is. It's not super great for your mental health because it keeps you focused on the negativity. But sometimes it is helpful just to like solve problems and figure out, was I wrong? Were they wrong? And that sort of stuff. Um,
Hey,
but
sometimes you just gotta vent, man.
yeah, and
But
sometimes that's the case.
I honestly, I don't really have much to vent about. I'm doing pretty good.
That's
I'm
awesome.
uh, sipping on a Jack and Coke right now. I'm ready for the sesh.
Nice. Hey, so this is the
It's my
proposed
weekend.
sesh. If you're down. We were hoping that we could lay down some melodies for the third episode. So just in the same way that we did the brothers and sisters track, just kind of like a simple like piano sound, so that Aaron wouldn't have to be there and sing it with them. Do you?
Yeah, we can do that.
Uh, Sweet.
Sweet.
Uh, then awesome, Aaron. It's you. Where would you like to start?
All right. Let me pull up the script. Uh,
Nice. You just want to start at the beginning.
it's a very good place to start
Yeah, it's very, very true. When you
when
work
when you speak.
logically from the beginning. Fleming, I should have asked, are you in a place where you can play or like use your computer for like that? Because sometimes you're like on the road and stuff.
Yeah, I just switched over to my computer.
Gotcha. That should have been my first question.
Yeah, no, you're good. We can do a little piano sound here.
We did get to meet with Kate this week, and she seemed pretty interested. Aaron, you know her better. But she was
Yeah,
like, third episode musical. She likes musicals and singing.
yeah, yeah. She gets musicals references, and she likes musicals. So, and she sings.
Did she give you? You said you sent her the script. Did she give you a reaction?
No, no, she just. But then, like right after I sent her that script, I also had to like ask her about like doing the Christmas show.
Oh,
So she
right.
mostly responded to the stuff about doing the Christmas show
Of
and not
course.
about the script.
You had to. I'm
So I was
so I
doing I
no
was
I
doing both, like
you
pitching them
had
both at the same time.
yeah, you had a strategy and I totally messed it up. I apologize.
Uh,
I was realizing tonight or this evening I was having dinner that Peter Cox his diplomacy does not come from me. Like that's one of those traits that were like, yeah, that's not anyway. So which song did you want to start with? Sorry, I was sort of just vamping as you looked through the script.
Alright. uh, I mean, probably "Am I Alive?"
Is
And
that
that
the first song?
I won't. No, the first song was like My Brothers and Sisters We.
Okay, cool,
So,
cool. Is
uh,
is Am I Alive the second song?
let me see. I think the like sorry, the uh,
You can always tell when Aaron's smoking a reefer because he smokes a lot. He coughs so much.
yeah, yeah. Uh, the next song, the song right after is the Lullaby. Um,
Oh, like that
so
tag at the end of the scene?
yeah, the Lullaby tag.
It would be good to get that
Then
down.
Dark Matter Drive is the song right after that.
Sweet.
Um,
Um,
and
yeah. But so, do you want to get that lullaby down?
we could. Um,
And and then you guys could
I,
actually jam on the Dark Matter Drive as a
oh,
fun.
nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, like if we get
Yeah.
that lullaby, at least we'll be able to hear it. Um, because you've done it. I can't. It's still it doesn't stick. You know.
Yeah. Uh, I know you want to stay up and never go to sleep, but if you want to keep your notes from high to deep, you need to know when to hold notes and when to rest, and then you'll sing your best. Like a
Th-
little,
That's
um, uh,
that's the lullaby.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah. See, I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah, that's the one that we looked at and we were like, should we keep it because we didn't remember the original melody? And this is probably similar to what the original was.
See, that's why I'm
Uh,
like, yeah, we should probably get it down. I'm sure
yeah, we
you.
were debating on like extending by Brothers and Sisters we or like finding a tune and doing the lullaby, which is great because we end with doing with the quartet doing the lullaby. So yeah, or they end their part with a
Yeah, it is
reprise.
nice. It is nice for the reprise to come in. And
There's lots of
it
reprising in this
well,
episode. Uh,
past the mirror where all the reprising should happen. I think it's more blatant in the songs. Like normally we're doing it, you just don't see it as much. Like you don't call out like they do in musicals.
yeah,
You know, musicals are like, we're singing. This is the song we're singing. You know, and you're like, ah, yeah, you guys are definitely.
and we'll fall in love with song,
Yeah. Um,
even though they say we're wrong, 'cause wrong rhymes with song.
so, Flamingo, what do you need from us? Yeah, I guess we're goofing around for the sake of filling
You're
time, I
gonna
think.
you're gonna have to sing it again, bro.
Okay.
I know you want to stay up late and never go to sleep. But if you want to keep your notes from high to deep, you need to know when to hold notes and when to rest, and then you'll sing your best.
I do the first part again.
I know you want to stay up late and never go to sleep.
That's gonna be interesting doing the voice part without making it sound all blocky. um,
Oh, because it's individual notes.
that's what I heard. for the first part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that's what
Okay,
it
cool.
sounds like. Okay, that's nice. It's a fun little run.
And then it was similar on the second part, right?
Yeah. But if you want to keep your notes from high to deep, keep your notes from high to deep.
No, it's a timing thing. I see. Gotcha.
You need to know when to hold notes
Hmm.
and when to rest. Do 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 do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to know when to hold notes.
It's hard to do that. You need to.
You need to know.
Why is it hard to do it?
Because so in a lot of musical music, they do like a pause that isn't necessarily kosher to like your typical time signature counting.
Ah,
So
Uh,
as you could hear when he's saying it, there's a little pause there because they're doing the pause for emphasis, basically. In most musicals when they do that. So it's very
interesting.
hard to like write that in.
For sure. Yeah.
And
That's why
keep the
I wanted
time
to know. I had
signature.
no idea what it could be.
Yeah,
That's why I was like a mystery.
yeah. A lot of orchestral slash musical music is like, you know, a lot of it's in the feelings, so it's not always necessarily going to be on the beat type of thing.
What a weird way to write music. I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense when you
Well,
like
plan it.
is it like a quarter rest and then you need to quarter rest?
well,
Like no.
because you got your idea ending here, but it's supposed to drag out there. But the way you sang it and the way the words work, you would have a pause here, right, and then it would be there. But then, you're completely off of your time signature here.
Oh, I see. So how do you?
I'm screwing with time. Oh, the
So
signature.
how do you do? What's the recommended? And what should you do then?
So what I would do is you can add that space later, but if you're just trying to get this melody out, I'd probably put. It's gonna be really weird, but this will keep it on the same thing. So, kind of like in rap songs when the rapper runs out of breath, so they do another take of him rapping the words that he should be saying right there.
Okay.
Kind of the same thing.
Okay.
So it might sound a little jarring, but it'll keep you on the time signature at least. And if you want to, however you sing it is how you sing it, but at least your melody is like that.
Oh, but actually, it's a duet. Um,
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, then
yeah, so
that's
so the other
perfect.
person
Yeah.
chimes in right behind him.
Oh, that's perfect then. Yeah,
Okay,
that'll
that
work out
that
fine.
that is sweet. That's how it sounds. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron, I think you forget to point that out. It's two people singing it in the
Yeah.
script. Yeah.
Oh
Sorry
yeah.
about that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I think you mentioned it, but I forgot.
it's okay. That's fun because that does actually because you're like there's something weird here, something that is not solved or
Yeah.
resolved. Um, and that's why the pause is because you're switching voices or points of view or whatever. Sweet. That's really really fun. Um, can you play it again real quick because it's so cute?
Yeah, we need the last part, so we'll do it from the
Oh,
top.
okay.
I could even make it better with the little humanizer here.
You
Maybe I'll
need
go.
to know when to
Oh,
hold
that's right.
notes
Yeah.
and
Okay.
And then the last part is actually chords, right? Because it's a duet.
yeah, and when to rest.
That's
Wait,
the words are
you
great
need to
because
know when to hold notes.
so what's the resolution though?
All right. You need to know when to hold notes and when to rest, and then you'll sing your best.
Okay. Was there supposed to be a flat there?
In
You need to know when to hold notes.
and when to rest. Yeah, are you
Okay,
sorry
And
yeah.
saying you sing it a flat?
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Very
Like that?
nice.
when to rest. Uh, yeah.
Sharp? Sharp. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, because you're
Yeah.
leading to the resolution.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
And
then you'll sing your best. You'll sing.
oh man, hold on.
Would it?
Okay.
I wrote this all without the. Oh, I hate my life.
Wait, is it out of like tempo?
Yeah. Okay. So, you know what? That's fine. I'm not gonna let the world bully me like that.
Not gonna let them. You tell the metronome what to do. It doesn't tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. How you gonna tell me how to live my life?
Yeah. Tick tock.
For real.
What was the Chinese one that wasn't TikTok?
Oh yeah. Red Book or something.
Redbook
Uh,
is a magazine. Was it the same name as the magazine?
Okay. This
I
should
don't
be
know.
it right here.
And maybe I'm just thinking that since they're communists, they're red.
Red was right. Star? Red Star?
Yeah. When to hold notes and when to rest. When to hold notes, when to rest. And then sing your best.
All right.
That sounds like the song.
Yeah, I think so. I'll
And
turn up the.
I feel like there's a little bit extra in there.
What?
You'll have
Oh,
to.
So I know you want to stay up late and never go to sleep, but if you want to keep your notes from high to deep, you need to know when to hold notes and when to rest, and then you'll sing your best.
Okay, hold on. I was gonna say that it shouldn't. Oh, this is where the sharp is supposed to be?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Then we'll just do... Hold on. Because that would make it 8 bars, which would make more sense. Alright, yeah, the last part is all funked up.
Oh, you're using the metronome to time the pauses.
No, I was just curious on if it... it's... I don't understand why it's like... Why the metronome is hitting on the offbeat for some reason.
Yeah, it was sort of weird, and then but also like it was like still consistent.
Yeah. I think it's because okay, so if you were gonna do this differently, you would have here, I'll just do this. You would have this note, that's not your starting note really. That's your beginning note. So you would want right?
Go to sleep.
Yeah, so instead of the reason it was offbeat is because we're starting on this note. That makes it sound all weird.
Well, because it's also supposed to be a song that is trailing in from some like they're singing the end part of it. So
Right.
yeah, and that would make sense why there's that extra. Yeah, okay, but
now, I mean, it really doesn't metronome doesn't matter. We got it written.
but it's also the consistency. That's why I was like, wow, that's cool that you actually you did it to the metronome without the metronome.
Yeah. All right, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah,
that's it.
All right.
That's melody. Nice.
If you would also want to like put in some chords to make it fuller, that would be cool.
What are those things called? Music boxes or the chime things that have like the thing that turns and you wind it up and shit. What's that called?
It's it's the same thing as a cartoon, a Nickelodeon.
It's not a music box. It's like what's it called?
Oh,
Not Nickelodeon.
Jack-in-the-Box?
Is not the with all the instruments
I could
inside?
try. Well, they got a music box here. Maybe it'll work.
Oh, gotcha. As far as like, I'm sorry, an instrument. You talking about like an organ grinder?
No, it's like that little thing that you like wind up
whirligig?
and shit.
Oh, you talking
Oh
about
man,
that sound?
yeah.
So it has a lullaby sound.
Yeah.
Aaron, is that the sort of thing you're talking about?
Not really, no.
It's pretty magical though.
You could do both of them.
But
A music box? Is that the word you were
A
looking
little
for?
music box.
Yeah,
A what?
is that the word you're looking for? A music box? 'Cause that's the sound that you pulled out.
Is that
That's pretty
is that
awesome.
the name of it?
I don't know if that's the instrument you meant. No.
So we can make it even more human. So it sounds like a music box, right?
Yeah,
More
100%.
human.
And I want to hear you and Kate sing it so bad now.
But
So
if you want
we
to
need this
keep
tire. Yeah, we could. So to make it sound like a music box, we'd probably want this higher, even, right?
I mean, you've been making great
Um,
choices. I support the choices you're continuing to make. So and see how they turn out. Oh my God.
this is too much.
Yeah,
All right, we need less.
that's wow. Okay.
We need less release. So do more humanizing on this one. Make it a little interesting. Why is it so? Do we need to take this length down to make it more music box like? Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, what if we did some panning on it? That always works, right?
Oh,
Would
absolutely. I love to pan on things.
yeah, well, stand for gold.
I
Uh,
mean, I huge panner.
huge panner.
Is all I do.
It sounds like a music box, dude.
It really
This
does,
is
dude.
crazy.
It's so crazy.
Change that chord there.
Oh, so you not only put like an accompanying note, you picked an accompanying instrument to play the notes.
that's so
Yeah.
cool.
That yeah, bravo. That was a head like whatever you top move.
Big brain move.
Yeah, big brag move. Yeah, to you you're like yeah, that's logical. But like I don't think people who are like watching this who are new to music would necessarily think about that just to give their song that extra edge to it. I didn't think about
Yeah.
that.
Sounds like Tinkerbell.
Wait, what?
Oh, it sounds like if you ever saw like the stage version of Peter Pan, it
Oh,
sounds like
it
Tinkerbell.
sounds like Tinkerbell. Yeah. Wow.
Yay.
Yeah.
That
Um.
makes me happy. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a freaking cute song. Remember how we almost cut that song?
We did almost cut that
Yeah,
song.
a couple of
Wild.
times. And I actually, I mean, we had like conversations in circles for a little while, just to, should we really keep this song?
Yeah.
And
Just
now
to
it's,
like expand my brothers and sisters we, but
yeah,
this is better.
and now,
Uh,
yeah, we have this darling little lullaby tag. Thank you, Flamingo,
Yeah,
for
man.
what a
My
cool little
pleasure.
thing. Yeah, and
I'm
like,
gonna try and take these down. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's all good. No, yeah, explain to me so people can see what you got going on. Oh, I see like that.
Yeah, because there we go. That's a music
Yeah.
box. Just a little too long. That's all.
Yeah, it's like everyone's like, "Hey, I'm a creative person." And it's like, "Oh, that's awesome. How much time do you spend meticulously doing tedious shit?" Um,
Right.
and then
Yeah,
that's
for
when you
real.
find like the true artists, because
Yeah.
you know, um, you there's just stuff. There's little things that make whatever creative thing you're doing, whether it's baking a cake or building, like designing an engine, or making music, or drawing pictures. It's these little details that make things like really special.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like, and that's the crazy thing is like, if you guys wouldn't have asked me to do this, I never would have thought of like the humanizing with the later timing on one of them to make it sound like an actual music box instead of like just the one sound, you know. Like that sounds all right, but like if you made it like offbeat, I guess, that's what like a slightly winded up music box sounds like.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it's not quite hitting. It's like this weird uneven tempo.
Yeah, because they're all on
Really
these
wound up.
metal bands that like they literally bend with a little dot to like pluck it.
Right,
They've
yeah,
always
exactly.
fascinated the shit out of me actually.
Right, it's making music off of little knobs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Like who thought of that and what were they on? Because I need some.
right, yeah, exactly. It was probably, I mean, their bread had grown mold, and they tripped one afternoon,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they were like, "Wait a second."
Yeah.
If because an idea just like struck them real hard. They're like, "Oh, that creative's wide open." Um, and he was
Right.
like,
Right.
"If I just puncture this little, because you hear how it makes a tinny ting." He's like, "I bet you I can make music." Um, and so is creative endeavors of all of human history.
So obviously for merch, we're gonna have to have a Constant Space Jack in the Box for that song.
Or
Uh,
yeah, like a little music box that plays the yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God! I just found a music box wind up
Oh,
sound. Let's
just to
go.
like kick it
Ooh.
off. Yeah, that's fun because then you can yeah.
Oh, that's cool because then it subtly becomes a reference to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. So,
Nice.
Hmm. Oh, because the
Oh, it's supposed to be raw.
yeah. What do you see when you look at me?
wait, Chinna, you have sound effects that you can look up.
Yeah, I can look up different sound effects. Like some of them are, it's really hit or miss. Sometimes you find a good one.
Okay. How interested are you in looking at the Christmas episode with me to like layer in Foley?
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man.
Really?
I'm actually planning on investing in a really good portable mic so that I can make my own Foley tones.
Okay, well, I'm trying to get it done by the end of next week. Um, how would you feel about working on it tomorrow when we meet for the Sesh program?
Yeah, we can work on it. That'd be cool.
Um, okay, cool. I'll bring it like the clips in. I'll let you hear it in Premiere and stuff like that, and we can cut the sounds in or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll work something out. But this is like, um, there's a lot of atmosphere that I want to put into the thing as if it was recorded live. Um, and I've been like basically scrounging YouTube videos to find things. And I'm sure there's a bunch of more stuff that I'm missing. Um, like I want to hear like people's feet walking across the floor, like the chairs moving underneath them, like that sort of stuff.
Right.
There's a
That's what I
great
mean by hit or miss.
yeah, like some you have to go through meta. That's kind of the
Yeah.
thing I've been finding too, is you have to kind of like troll for you're like, what kind of
Right.
video would have this sound in it? um, or something similar.
It looks like we're gonna have to make a motor sound from scratch.
A motor sound?
Um,
Oh, like the
so
thing
that's
that's
fun.
winding inside of it?
Yeah, like like it's got the little fan thing on it, and like it's a little motor like thing, and you can hear it when it's playing.
Uh, it
Um,
it is above and beyond. I don't know that that's necessary so much
Yeah.
for
well,
the singers. Um, but if you know how to do it and you're like, hey, I'm gonna do it now. Um, because there's also the Dark Matter Drive song, which I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun on, as well, because it's that guitar song of the bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's rock and roll.
So, but yeah, you're totally right about that. You need that motory sound. Isn't that wild?
this
Like
dude
some
has way
of
too much time on his hands.
well, look at
Hands
him.
on
Yeah,
his
he
time.
he is retired. He's like, you know what I want to do?
He's got way too much hands on his time.
He's got too many hands on his time. That's what the working class is like. You guys got way too many hands on my time.
Why can't I just find a goddamn sample of it? Or I'd like to at least motor box, music box, ASMR.
So you try and get the sound of just the motor, then you're gonna
Just
want
the
to.
music box.
Oh, do you want
That
the
doesn't look like a music box.
Yeah, there's a lot of way bullshit ASMR. Like they'll be whispering
Oh,
to the camera, they'll be
wait, here we
tapping
go.
things
Here we
like
go.
crazy. Oh, you just want for comparison
Oh,
of
let's go.
that sound.
That's You hear that little motor in the background? It's like a little fan going.
So, I've never once before noticed it, and in this video also I don't notice it. But I'm not surprised that you do.
What about Oh, what is this?
Wow.
I think I have a new obsession with music boxes.
I mean, they are really cool.
Oh my goodness! It's like a piece of metal playing Guitar Hero. Basically, it's fucking
Yeah,
great.
yeah, exactly. That is a great what do you call it, parallel?
Synopsis.
That would be yeah, analogy was the word I was looking for. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
yeah,
synopsis is the right word here.
but yeah, it's playing it basically on a saw blade. Guitar
Yeah,
Hero
that's
on a
great. I've
saw
never
blade.
seen anything like that. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's just so wild.
Relaxing music box. Okay, so that I could make something out of that first one we saw. If
So
I can.
Aaron Casville dropped something in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, Chitty
So what
Chitty
if
Bang
we just
Bang, the
did
the music box. I got you, the wind up music box scene. I
man?
should know. I've seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang a couple of times every Christmas, but
Oh
not
man,
in
that
like a
movie.
while
Yeah.
now. So, it is heartwarming. I remember that.
What
Yeah.
if we did
Oh,
small
there's
fan?
in Chee Chee Bang Bang, one of
Nice.
the kids said that since they kissed, they had to get married, and I believed that for a long time. Uh,
I mean, yeah, right? Isn't that how it works? Flamingo in this day and
how?
age. Katy Perry kissed a girl and she liked it. They have to get married. Sorry, it's the
Yeah,
law.
Yeah, you
I
have to.
thought that if it wasn't the law now, then it at least at one time was a law. Uh,
Kissing meant
and
marriage.
yeah,
Um, yeah. I don't know. I mean, people being animals shouldn't have lifelong consequences, although I guess we're the lifelong consequences of people being animals, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I did, what if I did? It was perfect in that first one, man. Where was it? I lost it. This one?
Because you're gonna need to get something that doesn't have the tinging in it, right? Because if you want the motor sound without the music itself.
Well, if I can hear the motor sound well enough, I could probably recreate it. But
Oh, that's what you said. Oh, I got you. I'm so sorry. Um,
I only heard it in that first one. Oh, this is like a. What's going on there? Oh, you have to
I
crank that
think
one?
he's powering it.
Dumb. That's this one.
Where's the
This
freaking
one.
motor? I think that's why I've never heard a motor because I don't know. Maybe I have. I've seen wind up ones before,
I wish I could turn it up.
but
You
it's
can
not
hear it in this one.
battery operated.
Listen,
It's spring run.
listen very carefully when it opens up. Did you hear it that time?
Really can't say that I do. I've been turning the volume up and
Maybe.
everything.
Hold on,
Again,
I really.
but I don't. I'm
I'll link
not.
the video. I'll link it. Maybe
All right.
you'll probably be able to hear it in headphones or whatever.
You think because it's playing through the system? The system is down.
The system. Okay, so how do you make a freaking like fan sound? That's one I've never thought about before. So that fan was playing at a B frequency. So wouldn't it be like?
I do not hear it.
You're not hearing it?
No, like I definitely don't hear it. But again, like man, I don't hear a lot of like music in the world, so and my ear is not tuned to listen to sounds. I kind of get the general impression of them, I believe. I'm more about the meaning of words than sounds themselves.
Yeah, I mean that's fair, but I don't know.
It should be a thing I should hear. I get it. I don't know. Croswell, have you ever heard
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. It's a low bass sound.
No,
Yeah.
the hum of the music box.
Yeah.
No, like in the video that he played.
Oh, and the play. Yeah. Yeah. I heard some of the working.
Oh, so you could literally just do noise, right? And then
And that's basically what it is,
so
right? Yeah.
so then we could do like hella fast. Like oh, the fuck. Whatever, we'll try that, and then we could do one on here, and then we could do one on the white noise. Theoretically, that should sound kind of like a fan. I feel like. Oh.
Oh, okay. Because you're
Oh, no.
talking about. Okay, you're not talking about. I mean, it is a motor, but you're talking about the worm drive that's inside that thing, that's spinning, that's making the wheel.
Yeah, and it
The
literally has
sound
like
barrel.
a tiny little fan on it.
Yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
well, it's a fan wheel, right? And there's like little flippers
Yeah,
that are hitting each other. Okay, I
Yep.
getcha. I know
That's
that
basically it right here.
yeah, that's basically what it is.
So we turn this down just a little bit, and then if we make that just really quiet, then it'll really give the impression of a music box, I would assume. We'd have to make this hella long though. Oh yeah. All right. So I guess it would start here,
When it winds, yeah.
like this, like right there maybe. Oh yeah, just really really quiet.
Yeah.
And we need the LFO faster too. There it is. Oh my god, that's so good. That's wild.
You know, what's wild about this is that I heard you lay that into the track, and where you put it right now, I can't hear it.
Oh,
Like I know it's
I can turn
there.
it up a little bit.
No, no, no,
Hold on,
no.
let me.
There's no reason to do that. Like it's exactly the same place that it was previously. Um,
I think I'll take most of the bass out of the very low
but yeah,
end.
it's I see
We'll
what you're
turn it
doing,
up.
and it has like that the realism to it.
Yeah, but it's got to be real quiet.
Yeah, it's real low.
Yeah, because you don't really. Again, yeah, like you're saying, you don't normally hear that. You basically got to be special in the head to like
Well, just listening for that other steady note, being like,
to
"What's
pay
that
attention
note?"
to that
Yeah.
type of pointless shit. Like.
Well, you decoded the song, right? You're like, this is actually the three notes and the white noise
Yeah.
sound. That's so funny. I can
It's
hear
gonna
that
be.
now. Yeah.
To hold on and hold to rest, and then you'll sing your best. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, let
Yeah.
me make sure these levels are right, and then I'll export it. Like this should have some EQ on it. Actually, both of them should.
So EQ is an equalizer, but what does it do?
Well, we're gonna take all this low end here. Can I open this up more? No. Okay. Well, all this low end that you see on this part,
Yeah.
it kind of can be. Most music
Oh,
boxes don't have that much bass to them.
right. Fair.
There we go.
Oh, to more accurately fit the shape of the song itself.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. So when you do those preset equalizers on, say, your phone or your amp or your car or whatever,
Yeah.
it's because the waveforms are generally in those shapes, and so if
Yep.
that's why it's like rock or bass or pop or whatever.
Yeah, because like pop is gonna have a lot of bass heavy type of stuff, and so is EDM. But rock, you're gonna want more mid range because a lot of electric guitars play in the mid range.
Gotcha.
And same thing for like country is very heavy on the vocals. Vocals is a huge reason why a lot of people listen to country. So you want to have your vocals like out there, and that's a lot of that's in the high end mid range area.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then just to equalize it so that it focuses on the parts of the wave. And
Mhm.
nice. And so we did that with the music box. How cool. Kate will be
Uh,
excited for this snippet.
I wonder if I can get a small wooden box closing. That'd be cool. I just want to go like as extra as possible for this.
Right. This is the tech. Well, it's gonna be on the Cox of Space album. People are gonna want the whole experience.
Yeah.
They're close with wooden taps, but not really getting a. Oh, I mean that's close.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a video game sound of closed.
Yeah,
Not
I
like
mean
a
if you spread it up though, you might be able to
ah.
make it work. If we pitch changed it, and then um,
Yeah,
like
you're
do like
capable of hearing the potential for
a
sure.
couple more, and then yeah. Oh, well, there it is. Hold on,
What?
shorter.
Oh,
No, it's kind of
interesting.
hard to believe. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, okay, that might work with the fin. I still can't believe that fin. Still turn it down just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's
It
it.
it actually
That's it right
does,
there.
it does really work with that fan at the end. Yeah, the lid
Yeah,
closes.
because the fan stops right when it closes, so it kind of works.
Oh my God. That's yeah, that works. Bravo, bravo, you guys.
All right, what's this song called? I'm gonna save it, and so that we don't ever lose it.
Ever.
Um, let's
Like,
see.
it's like the second part of the brothers and sisters, right?
No, because it's definitely a different song than that. It's just the same scene.
Yeah.
Um,
It,
uh,
it's a lullaby of some sort. So whose
yeah,
lullaby? It's generally named after somebody. Quartet's lullaby, or
yeah,
Yeah.
Quartet's Lullaby.
Okay, we'll call it that.
because they're drinking milk and cookies and they're singing them this little song before the adventure actually kicks off. Because they
Oh,
actually
it's
want
perfect.
they want a story,
Hell yeah.
and
All
so
right, yeah, I'll
they
export
make a
this real
story.
quick. And then we'll listen to it to make sure.
That exported correctly.
Yeah. Is that it? Okay. That'll work, dude. Oh my god.
Beautiful,
It's so
beautiful.
that's so great. Guys, I'm gonna just call out real quick. This is a Cox and Space podcast. It's behind the scenes. The Sesh program here with Flamingo makes the music and working on the episode 3 music, which I don't know if you say that's done, but I would call that pretty close to done. Like we could use that for the show. So dang. If you guys want to find out
Yeah.
more about Cox and Space, you can go to coxandspace.com. Check us out. Get connected on the Discord. You can come out and hang out with us in the audience, or on the show if you want to. You can go get connected with the Facebook too. Talk to Aaron, tell him what you're interested in, and we'll talk about it on the show with you. So and also if you like what you're saying and want to see more of it, go to our Patreon, get us supported, and we'll keep bringing it to you. So guys, thanks so much for listening to where we are now, and we'll get back to it with more music. What is up, guys and guys?
Oh, I'm just chilling. I think I'm gonna have a smoke here, but what else do you guys got?
So do
I
you
got
know
the
the
Dark Matter Drive.
yeah? Do you know the Dark
Dark
Matter
Matter
Drive
Drive.
song?
I have heard it, yes, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
need a refresher.
It's silly and powerful. It's basically if Elon Musk was a fox, but like a black fox with white spots, and he thought he was so cool because
Have
he
Have you
discovered something
seen
about dark matter.
Have you seen Grease? Uh,
The
just
country
like
of Greece.
just you just have the fate a lame the movie a lame Fox version uh of what's his name
John Travolta.
Travolta, a lame Fox version of John Travolta.
Um, what's the
Who
first
definitely
opening
thinks he's
number?
cool.
Tell me more, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
since we're taking a smoke break, let me put it on uh, real quick. Oh, it's called Summer Nights, actually.
oh yeah.
And this is
Summer
this
dreams
this is
don't
this
mean a thing.
one of the reasons why I just think musicals are the silliest shit ever is this. Can you hear this?
Hey, I want to hear about what Danny did at the beach.
Are you able to hear that?
That was nothing.
Yeah.
You can hear it. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. I was hoping you'd tell me more, but uh,
Sure, nothing so good, right? Danny, you got no drawers, right? Yeah, come on, tell us about that girl.
I was right stricken at this very moment. But do you see, this is the America that Antifa wants to take from us. Just a standard boy in a leather jacket and a standard girl in a poodle skirt. This is the America's dream that they want to destroy.
Where 30-year-olds can be 16.
Well, girls can worry about whether or not they have transportation safely from one place to another, while guys are trying to hook up with them any chance they get.
Yeah.
This is our American dream, America. Now, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all political on you guys. I just think that, it's a guy's right to chase pussy, and it's a girl's right to want transportation. Um, Sorry, back to you and all. But like that level of faux cool, I think, is what Aaron was trying to convey.
Yeah, so cool, like that, but and he thinks he's as cool as that.
Yeah,
But
he
also, we
more.
know that we exist now.
What does it mean to be a person? This is the America that Antifa is trying to take from us. Um, I'm just again. I was expecting you to jump in on that rant, which is why I was surprised, and then that's what clued me in that something might be wrong, is that you could be jumping in on that rant, and maybe the audio would cut off again for some reason.
Yeah, can you
Yeah,
hear me now?
Yes. Um,
Okay, hell yeah. I, you guys sound really quiet on my phone too, and I can't figure out how to like put you on speaker. So
oh no, I gotcha. Gotcha. You went outside for the smoke.
yeah, I had switched over to my phone just for a minute because I
Sweet.
figured we could take a little interlude or whatever.
Take the break in the sesh.
That
Um,
was a lot of brain power to come up with the music box. So
that was no, it's super fun, man.
good.
That was such a great bring together. Um, yeah,
yeah, that
I,
was like everything all at once because I got to do a little like in-depth sound design too. That was cool.
exactly. Yeah, and then
Yeah,
when
that
you
was
started
really
doing that, I was
awesome.
like, oh yeah, that might be fun as far as like, because as you said too, as far as the show is concerned, like you like to do that for the show. And we're gonna have that
Yeah,
cut soon, but this is another opportunity doing the Christmas thing. I don't know. Maybe it'll work out. Maybe it won't. It might be too many steps involved in the process to do it on it as a show. Because it takes more than a couple hours to do. It's only 18 minutes. The show is down to 18 minutes, but I think there's music that has to be cut between scenes that's gonna bring it back up to
yeah.
20. Um, but I know that
Okay.
that's also going to take probably at least, like, I put in a good couple hours already, so there's another like 15 hours that have to be done to like do the Foley for the entire episode. So I don't know. We're not going to be able to finish it in a single episode, as much as I would love to believe that was the case.
All right, I'm back on my laptop. Hopefully you can
Sweet.
hear me better.
So, for instance, like I want it to feel like it's alive. And so one of the things, like the opening scene, there's a fireplace that's going, and I dropped it actually in the Christmas Adam chat, I believe. Um, but it's the fireplace of Ron Swanson just drinking whiskey by the fire as like an ad promo, but it's like 10 hours of him doing it. Um, so. But I just need the fire. Anyway, so the fire is going, and you can hear Santa Claus like breathing like heavily and munching on cookies and like sipping his like milk. And you can hear him like rub his hands on like the page and stuff as he's like turning in the book, as like the narrator is
Yeah.
saying it. Because I want it to be like everything like feel like you like you're there. So there's things like you just did where I'm like, I want like the feet walking across the floor, but it needs to be the feet of a little man because he's an elf. So it can't sound
Right.
like just a big dude, you know. So pitch
Yeah.
shifting is helping a little bit, but also like, you know, to like know that you can, you know, bend and twist it too.
You know, I could probably with the microphone I got, I'm pretty sure I can hook it up to my phone, which means I could, you know, take it anywhere and do Foley sounds probably.
Oh, you can
I
literally
haven't tried
create
yet, but I could
whatever it
work that out.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool because we actually do need the sound of little kids' feet running, which is kind of a unique sound. I don't know if
Oh
you
yeah, I
should
could easily get
should
that.
Google. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you should Google it too much before you know
Right.
the government comes looking for you to ask some
Yeah.
questions, which is I hope is the thing that's actually happening, but I actually doubt is happening. Because while they can surveil all sorts of things, the PDF chasing down PDF files does not seem to be a problem. They just seem to be like, I don't know what we're gonna do. Anyway,
Yeah. Well,
so
God forbid you pirate a goddamn movie.
right.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I've never gotten caught up for that either, so I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, you're back to your computer. You want to take a look at dark matter drive?
Yeah, I'm back.
Sweet. Um, yeah.
I wasn't fully so I couldn't hear you guys very well. I
Oh.
wasn't fully understanding the Antifa reference in all of that.
Oh, I was
Also,
just started making a joke about how I don't know how that's like what classic America is supposed to feel like, even though it's like 98% nostalgia.
So it's so you're talking about like the sometimes and a lot of times misplaced nostalgia for like the 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
but
And
that was the beginning of the end, though. Like, she gets corrupted by the end
Right.
of
Yeah.
Greece.
Yeah.
Right.
She
Right.
gets greased, so to speak.
They drive off into
Right.
the sky, I think.
That's where we know that Sandy actually died. That's why I don't like the end of Grease, is because I believe that the end of Grease is a death dream. That something happens, he saves her from something at the end of the thing, right? Like drowning or something, car accident.
Yeah, they were doing a race or something at the end.
And
They're Grease Lightning versus some other car.
something happens. I can't remember what it is. And it's like tragic, and then you're like, oh, and then this weird magical ending happens. I'm like, uh-oh, that's not
We
that's
do that.
that's not in pace with the rest of the movie. That means we're looking at a different reality. You know, like I guess you can do it in musicals, but even the musical numbers aren't magical. They're pretty straightforward. Like if you do it
Yeah.
if you did something like that in Chicago, you'd be like, that's a musical number, right? Like Chicago has like these like you go to a different place while they sing and dance. But
Well,
yeah,
he had it coming.
uh, you, you have to go there. You know what I mean? Yeah, you had it coming is a great example of that. Um, but so many others. Anyway, in that movie, in that movie and the show, but the wow, sharing all your screen, all stuff. Do you want me to cut this out and just blur all the things
Oh, my bad,
in your
dude. I forgot I was
inbox?
sharing.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for here we go. This is what I was waiting for.
I just
They're
meant
preparing my download.
for your own privacy.
I mean, I guess there's really nothing here that I'm ashamed about or anything. But
You use Gmail? How
Yeah.
could you?
how?
and I spent $7.57 at McDonald's, and now you guys
Damn.
all know.
Damn. 757. Big spender, McDonald's. But here's the thing, actually, about McDonald's. I stopped eating there because they're the type of place that would betray Luigi to the cops because they're like they're constantly beat down, and they're like, you know what? I need to be a shill. I need to be a bootlicking shill. This is what I need to do
Okay,
right now.
alright.
I'm gonna pull up the camera and like narc out this dude. Like, you know, here he is,
That's
like
fair,
a
but
man of the
didn't they-
people.
okay,
And
Didn't
they're
the
just
person that turned him in. They didn't even get paid, did they? Or
Nothing.
did they?
That's a fake reward. They put a big
Yeah,
number out to be like, oh,
yeah.
if it leads to
So they got
if your tip
somebody to
leads to
like,
the
yeah.
conviction, yeah, and so they catch somebody like, and just like, no, like that's the sort of like place you like that you just don't want. That's end stage capitalism that's exploiting the lowest of low. Oh,
So yeah, so like any fast food worker is gonna take that up, obviously. I mean, fucking, do I gotta work here, or do I just gotta rat this guy out for like 100 grand or whatever it
right,
was?
right, yeah, exactly, right, and not knowing that they would never get paid out, they were just being used.
They were
Um,
just being, yep,
and and it was in their like
fucking
to let
morons.
him keep running was in their best interest. Um, like so, just because he was the work he did was for the people to send a message. That's why the bullets have the words on them. Um,
Right, that's true, but I mean, at some point, he could just like take out some random person because they said he was gonna snitch on him. You never know with somebody that kills somebody, man. Usually, somebody that kills somebody has completely lost their mind, unless they're like a soldier or something. But even then, it's like you had to lost something if you like volunteered to do it. I don't, I don't know. It's like
yeah.
that saying in construction where like on your first day they ask you, "Are you divorced? No. Are you bankrupt? Are you an alcoholic? No. Well, then why are you here?"
That's funny. I have not heard that before. That could be applied to so many. Why are you here?
Well, why are you here then?
Yeah. Um, yeah. No, you definitely have to lose something, and the thing is that no matter what happens afterwards, right? Like with Luigi, no matter what happens, is that he's not the last one.
Well,
And
and that's my thing. Is like I was totally, I was fine with him being arrested or whatever because
right,
I wasn't really too mad at what he did. Nobody
right,
really could be. But like
no,
I was
right,
fine with him being arrested. That's justice. He should be arrested and everything. But my problem was literally right after they got him, they paraded him around like some
yeah.
sort of fucking,
They
and
had
it's
already
like, man,
convicted him. They had already convicted him before
yeah,
trial,
and
which is not due
yeah, and
process.
it's like, man, if you do that, you're all you're doing is rallying more people to that cause because they're like, oh yeah, he's a martyr. He's cool.
Yeah,
He's buff and stuff. He's
yeah,
hot.
yeah.
So of course,
He's
and
kind of
then
the perfect
of
dude.
course you're gonna get copycats that want the same type of treatment because uh, uh, I think at the end of the day, not most, I think a lot of people only care about like being remembered in some sort of way after they're gone.
Okay,
Most
so
people feel like if they don't leave, even us as artists, like if we don't leave our mark in some sort of way, we feel kind of lost and like, you know. And so I
right.
think copycats, for example, it's kind of the same thing. Like I don't care how I get notoriety, I'm gonna do it.
So you make a good point with copycats, and I wasn't actually referring to copycats, although I did think about them. So that's a good point. What I was referring to is the fact that if you look at the history of Luigi, you see that he is a very he's from a wealthy background. He goes to good schools. He gets relatively good grades. He's well
But
respected
yeah,
in
no, he's
his community, right?
yeah,
And there's something, and because the thing you said is that you have to lose something. Something has to break, right? Well, I
yeah.
think you said you have to lose something, and then I thought of yeah, you have to be broken in order to do that, because that's what the whole going to boot camp is about, is breaking
Well,
people
yeah.
so that
I was originally
they
talking about
now have
like
the ability to kill. Uh, and
right.
just so I think is what and but the point that I was making was this is he's not the last one because the system that we're in right now is breaking a lot of people, even great guys from well-meaning backgrounds and jobs who do well in their communities. Like this the pressure that we're under from the government and from the way that the system is rigged against the working class is so immense that it radicalizes people like that who normally wouldn't. And that's what I'm saying is like he's like a canary in the coal mine. Like that's what I'm saying is there's going to be more because he's not the only one who's feeling that way. He's just one of the first who took like a really public action. And I'm not saying
Right.
this to
Yeah.
support or defend or actually make any statement. All I'm saying is like you see that guy right there, that's an indicator. And so yeah. Um, and that's how it's also linked into McDonald's, just because I was like, oh yeah, because they're like wage slaving these guys. And
Well,
I
and
can't really support that business who's also is doing that. That they would do that to people across the country so badly that they would turn on someone who was essentially on their side.
yeah, and this is why he, the Italian plumber in particular, um, he was such a big issue because like how do you solve something like that? Obviously he killed somebody. He's a criminal now.
Hmm.
He should go with he should be under the law like anybody else. But at
Right.
the same time, um, why aren't these other people under the law? Why is it legal to deny people health care with an AI bot? You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
and that is
why
is
is that
leading
legal?
is leading to more than one death. In fact,
Yeah.
thousands and hundreds
Oh
of
yeah.
thousands.
Right.
And then if you add up the
Yeah.
people
So it's
who,
like
like not just deaths, but like how are they being severely affected? The rising cost of healthcare, the rising cost of medication, because of what the insurance companies are doing to the medical field, and vice versa, what the medical field is trying to do in response to, and it's not being regulated at all. And that's the role of the government. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think
yeah.
is going to happen? But people like the plumber. So,
Yeah. No,
like,
and
and
this is
yeah,
why I always yammer on about having a cap, having an income cap,
and this
maximum
is.
wage, like you said. Yeah.
I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again. Like the laws are not set in place for the poor people. They're being used that way. But the laws are the only defense so that rich people don't get eaten. Like that is it. That's why they should be making
Right.
sure for themselves that they're making sure that the money's getting spread back downwards, or you get this
Yeah.
situation. And
Right.
again, I'm going to say for the three people who are here, just in case anyone's nervous, Aaron Cosbiel, that they might be people thinking that we want to do that sort of thing and take any action like them, and we don't. This is just completely commentary, and there's no sort of planning at all because this is just us talking because we have free speech in America to do that currently. But,
Yep.
but
Well,
You
and
do all you got it. Sort of
yeah,
like
what you say
how
is true.
I eat ice cream until I got diabetes.
right.
Uh,
You are welcome to do that. Yeah,
like I
exactly. And
enjoyed eating all the sugar until I couldn't. Uh,
because this is what the point that I'm making. What I'm trying to point out is like we're not trying to suggest violent action is the case, but I'm saying that if wealthy people, CEOs, are seeing that and being like, you know what, how do we solve this crisis? You need to take care of the people who might get that upset, so that they don't, and that's socializing healthcare, so that people can get it. You know,
Well, and
uh,
I think that's a good opportunity to like tell more about our mission here. We've
okay,
been talking about how you gotta you gotta have money to make money. You gotta make
yes,
money to have money, right?
yes,
But
yes.
so we don't have to be helpless about it. I think
Fair.
if especially creative people get together and work together to get what they want, um, as far as like, I don't know, just money to be able to take care of people, because
100%.
really that's the only reason I would want a bunch of money. Like if I just had a bunch of money that I didn't know what to do with, I would be opening up like young adult centers for like homeless people that just need a leg up type of thing, you
That
know,
that
that
is
aren't all tweaked out and stuff. Um,
well, there's a
and
reason that people get tweaked out, and it's generally because they don't have a place in their community, or have a
right,
community that they have their place in, and they have to choose that, but it also has to be available to them.
Well,
So
yeah, exactly. But that's why, it would be kind of my rule. Like, if you're gonna be here, you can't be all tweaked out on
well,
anything. I mean,
it's just bad
smoke
for
a
the
joint or
community.
whatever.
It
But
can't be. It's bad for the community. Like when people are doing things
yeah,
that
it is.
make them
No,
not
it's
themselves,
terrible.
it's bad for the
Right.
community. And that's why
Yep.
you can't have it. And it's
Yeah.
not, but they can also choose not to. Lots of people have. Um,
Yeah, you
but
were talking about, like, we don't. Of course, we don't want to take violent action, and that's why
yes,
we're trying to do what we do so that we can make our own sort of change. Obviously, these people can do whatever they want because they have however much money, and so
right.
why don't we be the same way and do what actually needs to be done?
Right. Well, yeah, and it's just an outcry. Like, I from my place, I can only speak because I don't have the money currently to make moves.
Exactly.
But I can
Yeah.
I can warn, and hopefully people will listen who have that money. Then they continue to listen. Just amplify the message. Like, hey, the crisis is getting bad, and
Right.
there's a lot of crazy people because they don't have access to healthcare.
Yeah, and, like,
Uh,
obviously we're talking about, like, one percenters that have, like, billionaires basically.
and on up because millionaires can make a lot of impact also, and they do. Um, instead, they choose to put that money towards watering their lawn, uh, yeah, to keep it green. I love a green
Yeah.
lawn. Who doesn't love a green lawn? But
That's
like
true, but honestly, like,
also
personally, I draw the line at billion. I know everybody's different, but, like, as soon as you have a billion, I'm just like, that should be the cap, honestly.
that I
Like,
mean
you,
that I will give you that.
congratulations, you won
There's
capitalism. Uh, Go get your nice house and everything, and live on a hill, and then you can anything else that you want to make that can go back into the society that made it possible for you to make $1 billion.
Well, I think it starts small is the thing, is that regardless of where you are, it's recognized that we as a society are always giving back, and that it should
True.
continue to move up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so the greater part of the economy that you pull towards yourself for all the things that you do, the more that you should be the one who's carrying the weight of society, because you have the ability to do so. And I think it should be a great honor, not that you have great wealth, but that you care for a great number of people. Like you look at Elon Musk, right, who has all this money but doesn't even care for his own kids, and that should be a shame. I'm ashamed of him as a human being. Like that's not how we should behave. Like if it was if it was reversed, right? Like we understand that he's a billionaire because he has like several $1 million, $100 million. He lives very well, but he's well known for all the foundations that he's set up to make sure that kids get off the streets, that clean water is in every city, that every place has food. That because he can do that with all of his billions of dollars. That would be the
Right.
Elon Musk that I would be proud of. As to be like that's a human being that was part of our race and he did the thing. And that's the type of humans that I believe that we need to become as society and if we're going to survive. Otherwise we're going to destroy ourselves because we're well on the way to doing it.
Well, and yeah, and
We're
he just, like, makes cars for rich people,
yeah.
and then launches rockets and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's all
what do
pretty
you care about
self-indulgent.
space when people here, like, you haven't even explored all of Earth yet. Why don't you go explore the ocean or something?
Right. And well I mean people in the country that he's patriated to or whatever it is, migrated he lives here now, right? This is his country. There's people here who are starving.
Right.
And he has way more money than he could ever possibly use. Do you guys want to go for an extra long session for this next half hour to do Dark Matter Drive? Or do you want to call it right here for a regular 90-minute episode?
I mean, I don't
Because
mind calling it right here, but if you want to keep going,
Yeah, I could call.
okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we had a lullaby and something that should keep you up at night, both in the same episode.
Heck yeah.
And glad we got here
Great episode, man.
to be high irony. Yeah, high five to both you guys. Thank you for bringing
Yeah,
it
good shit.
tonight.
I sent
Uh,
that to the chat too, so you can
That was
listen to it as you go to sleep.
Nice.
good. That'll
I'm
be
excited.
the best lullaby ever.
That's fun. Guys who are listening, thank you for listening with us. If you'd like it, comment, share. Also, check us out on coxinspace.com, coxinspace.com. We're here with Flamingo. You can check out him, soundcloud.com/Flamingo Music. Aaron Cosbiel, who is the professor of comedy. Check him out at professorofcomedy.com. And thank you so much for being here. We'll catch you soon tomorrow night, actually, if you guys are hanging out on the Sesh program. Good night.
Night.
Night.